Okay, so the next step that we're going to be doing in this short series is we're going to be talking about adding a lump mass at a specific node and then running a modal analysis. So in this case, we still have our acrylic beam with one fixed end on the bottom, one free end on the top. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is, since technically we still have that point load on the top from the last experiment, we're just going to get rid of that. So highlight it, go to Assign, Joint Loads, Forces, and then change that 0.1 pound back to 0. So we just get rid of that force. Hit Apply and then exit out. So the next thing that we want to do is add a lump mass to the top of the beam. So in order to do so, we are going to highlight once again that top point, go to Assign, now we're going to go to Joint and then to Masses. So in this case, when we specify our joint mass, we're going to keep it as the default as mass. Go to Translation 1 in the mass category, and then change that to 0.1 pound per second squared per inch. And we'll hit Apply, and then hit OK. So as we can see, once again, SAP gives us this nice little display of 0.1 pound second squared per inch, just as a little notification that our mass is right there. So the last step before running that analysis is, once again, we just want to double check to make sure our analysis option is still set to space frame, so we are working in all 6 different degrees of freedom. So after we verify that, we can just hit OK and exit out, and then it is time to run the analysis. So we're going to hit that play button to run analysis. As you can see, we still have 2 cases. So right now, you guys probably have modal as do not run and then dead as run. So for this case, since we're doing a modal analysis, we want to switch that. So highlight dead and just hit that and click it to do not run. Highlight modal and then set that to run. So then we're going to hit run now. So as we can see, SAP is just going to show us our deflected shape right here. We have a point mass, so obviously the beam will be deflecting to the left just by a little bit. Right here on this top bar, you can see where it says deform shape modal in mode 1. So it's going to show us the period, which we are getting 0.385, and then the frequency, which is 2.59. If for some reason you can't see these numbers that I'm looking at on the top, you're going to navigate to Display, Show Tables, and then under Analysis Results, we're going to make sure we have Structure Output checked off. So in this case, we can just click on Modal Information, since that's the only thing we're really looking at. Hit OK, and then we'll see these tables pop up. So navigate down to Modal Periods and Frequencies, and you can see that that first set of numbers right here for the first mode, period and frequency, should verify and match these numbers that I'm seeing right here.